Today we are going to represent our data structure project in which we implemented a cafeteria system for the billing system and updating many items as for the admin. And we used doubly linked list as a data structure because it is very suitable and efficient for this type of system. So I am going to first of all I am going to represent our output so you can get idea what our program can do and what are the functions we included. So let's start. So here is the command prompt, and as you can see, there are two options as a food part and admin panel. So first of all, we will go with the food part. Another two options raise as a food list and order. So first of all, we will see our food list. So there are various items in our menu. So if you want to order any item, then you should go to food part, then order. So now system is asking for the food item number as an index and the quantity. So let's order burger. I'm entering 5 as quantity. So system is asking you do you want to add more items or not. So if you want to add items, then press 1. So now let's order coffee. Another one as a naan bread. So that's enough. So for exit, press 2. So here system is asking for name because here we are going to generate your bill. Today's date. So here is your bill. So now we are going to main menu. So now we will enter into admin panel. So here system is asking for username and then it will ask for the password because there are several functions which are not accessible for customers and they are only accessible for the admin. So you have to enter username and then password. So here the login successful. So here admin is want to add a new dish. If he want to calculate total income or if he want to get to know how many customers visited her cafeteria, then there are several functions in which he can enter. So we will enter in the first of all we will enter a new dish. So system is asking for the food item. So I'm entering as a food item as a kachori. Here we are going to set price as 70. Food ID number. We are entering 15 as a food ID number. So here the message popped up. New dish is added successfully. Now we want to see a list of items. Then so you can see as a 15 index there is a name kachori. Now today's total income. So a message popped up as a 772 rupees and today's visited customers. So the system is showing only one because here we only generated one bill. So system is showing there is only one customer who visited your cafeteria. So these are the many functions which we are implemented. So and another function is raised the order history. If the admin is want to see their total order history, how many items he sold and how many money he earns, then he can go with the fourth function, which is order history. So these are the functions which we have implemented. So now I am going to hand over my classmate Dhruvin Patel to explain the whole code.
Hello, myself Dhruvin Patel. I am explaining the code of cafeteria. We included for libraries. After then, for item, we make a structure which contain character name, the rating of the item, price of item, and food ID number, and the two pointer next and previous. After that, we made some variable customer ID and item head pointer of item, last pointer of item, today's total customer and total income. After that we make another structure which contain the history of the order done by the customer, and in this we have a integer customer ID, then we have item and that after that float amount which is a total amount of your items. After that character date and previous and next pointer of the order is, and then after that we have a two pointer head one and last one for the order history doubly linked list. And then after that we make a stub get new node function of the item which return the new node of the item. In that we pass the character name array float p which is a price, and that fin which is the food id number. In that we make a temporary variable which point to the item structure. In that we have initialize food id number with fin, and we copy the string with a to the temp name, and then we give a rating to the all the item yet for, and then we initialize price and initialize the next and previous pointer to null, and after that we return the temporary pointer of item. Next, void insert. In void insert function we passes the three variable which is character name of item, float price, and food index number. After that we make a temporary one variable from which we get a new node, and we check if the head is null then head and last is initialized to temp1, else temp1 dot previous is equal to last and last dot next is equal to temp, and then after that we initialize last pointer to the temp1. After that food order history. In we food order history get new node, we initialize a temporary variable, and that temporary variable we initialize previous and next pointer with the null, and the return the temporary variable. In display function we display the items in the food item. First we make a print a menu and is index item price and rating, and in where we have a first if head pointer is null then we simply print that no item means empty, and if head is not null then we print the food id number, name and price and rating of the each of the item. After that we have a make a function login which is used for a login into admin panel. In that we are making a two username and a password, and from this we are login to the admin panel. After that we have a void order. In that we are taking the order, and you can see we have a we can ask the user for the item id number and the quantity of the that id, and from this we are storing in the array, and we ask for other if you want to add more item then yes, or not then no. After that we are initialize a float variable total amount, and then we are asking a name and a date for the making the bill of their order. In that we are first print name and date. After that using struct item we are getting the name of the item, and printing the bill, the food id number and the name of item, and the price of item, and then total how many quantity into the item which the customer asks, means total amount of the bill. After that total, we print the total payable amount, uh, and then we have a make a temporary variable of order hist means history order. We want to write the history of order into the struct variable of order history. In that we have initialized temp to amount is equal to total amount of the bill, and after that we initialize the customer id is equal to cust id plus plus. And then in a for loop we initialize how many items he ordered, and we store into the order history. After that we check if head is equal to null, then order is head and last we initialize to temp to. uh, Otherwise it is not null, then last one dot next is equal to temp to, and temp to dot previous is equal to last one is equal to temp to. After that, now let's move to the another function which is void display rd hist. It is a function which is storing the history of the order. In that we have a initialized temporary variable of history structure, and we have a initialize is to with head. If head is equal to null, then we simply print empty. Otherwise we print the history which contain the customer id, date and amount, and we initialize temp with temp dot next. After that we have a main function. In main function we initialize head and last is equal to null, and for simplicity we we added the some items like burger, pizza, hot cake, and ice cream, other. After that we using a do while function. In that we have a two part food part admin panel, and first food part we have two criteria. One is a food list and another is a order. In that food list we call display, and order in we call display function. After that we have a second one which is login. For we have a login function we call the login. If login is done by successfully, then it returns the one. So we are doing we are calling the all other method of login uh, admin panel, and there are 4 to 5 method in admin panel, and after that one by one we call each method. In a new disk we ask user to enter the name, price and food id. After it is new disk is added successfully, message soon. After that we have a total customer of today and total income function, and after for this show the order summary of today's, and after that we have a display function which show the all the items. Thank you so much.